Watch Game Kings, The Definition of Game, documentary by joining the Bad Boy membership. Go to badboymembership.com right now and be one of the first people to watch this movie. Official release date, Black Friday, November 27th, 2020. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, guys, I hate to have to do a video like this, but I have to. Because certain dudes just don't want to live in reality. I get emails from guys that hit me up and they're like, Mr. Locario, I'm dating this chick, but how do I know if she's messing with other guys? I don't want her to mess with other guys. I'm hooking up with this girl and, how can I tell if she's doing other guys? Cause I'm not, I don't really want to mess with no chicks if she's fucking around with a bunch of dudes. Listen, guys, understand this. The women you're hooking up with, the women you're dating, they are fucking other guys. You understand? They're doing this, right? You have to get over this and accept this. Right? You're not going to be out here and meet some chick and start hooking up with her later this week and think she was just at home reading the Bible, knitting sweaters, and waiting for you to just show up in her life to give her dick. You understand? She's been fucking other guys. Or if she's not fucking any other guys when you met her, she will be fucking other guys if you are continuing to see her. You understand? Now, the thing you got to understand about that is you don't need to worry about that because it doesn't mean anything. See, a lot of you guys, y'all get so, emotional about this shit. You understand? Sex is a physical act, right? Some of y'all start getting insecure when you hear about the women you're dealing with having sex with other dudes, right? It just makes you feel all crazy inside. You get all emotional and shit, and understand that it means nothing. It's just a physical act. It's just sex. See, some of y'all be, listening to a lot of these videos where guys are like, oh, but if a girl has a bunch of sex, she's going to carry the DNA of every guy she's fucking, which is not true. They're like, oh, well, if a chick has a bunch of sex, she's not going to be able to pair bond. Listen, guys, stop with the bullshit with this pair bond and shit. First of all, let me tell you guys something. Most of the women that you're dating or you're hooking up with are not going to become your girlfriends or wives. You understand what I'm saying? They're not. You know why they're not? Because they're not going to be fucking with you long term. Most of the chicks you're hooking up with, you're just going to fuck them and they're going to stop calling you at some point. The girl that you're dating right now, most likely is going to stop fucking with you. That's how the game goes. You understand? Now, does this mean that every chick you fuck with is just going to bounce and you're not going to get a girlfriend or one of these girls might not become a wife or whatever? No, but most of the women that you encounter, that you run into, they're not going to be your fucking wives. They're not going to be your girlfriend. So what the fuck are you worried about a goddamn pair bonding? You understand? And on top of that, again, that's some bullshit. Just because a chick's been fucking a bunch of dudes doesn't mean she can't pair bond to you. You understand? A chick will bond with a nigga who got game. You understand? Most dudes, when they get with these chicks and they're like, oh, well, she can't bond and she doesn't know how to act with the dude and she's all over the place because she had too many dicks in her. No, your game is just fucking weak. You don't know how to fucking manage a chick. You understand what I'm saying? It's not the sex. But see, the thing I want to get across in this video is that you guys need to stop taking the sex shit so seriously. It's just a physical act. Like, let's say, for example, you're hooking up with a chick, right? Would it make a difference if, let's say she hugged a lot of people. Like, let's say she's just a very social person. She goes to a lot of events and, you know, she meets people and she hugs them when she first meets them. Is that, I mean, are you going to feel some type of way that the girl that you're fucking with is hugging other people? You understand? Does that make you feel weird? Do you get emotional about that? If the girl that you are having sex with is walking around hugging people, I'm sure you wouldn't give a fuck. Right? But she's basically doing a physical act the same way sex is. But see, y'all put sex on a pedestal, right? And you feel some sort of way about sex when it comes, because see, this is what it is with most of these guys out here. Let me just really break it down. Most of these dudes out here is on some beta male shit. So for most guys, sex is like, it's like a big fucking deal to get sex because they're not getting that much sex in the first place. So it's a big fucking deal. So when they are with a woman and they're having sex with her, they want to sort of own the situation. They're like, that's my pussy right there. Right? And they think if some other dude is fucking that pussy, then he can potentially take the pussy away from him. He's like, well, I don't want the pussy to go away from me because, you know, it took me a long time to get this pussy. I've been working on this pussy for a few weeks now. And, you know, I finally got it and I don't want anybody else to get it because then it's going to be hard for me to get some more pussy if this pussy leaves me. Right? So dudes get all sensitive and they get all emotionally attached to the vagina. Right? And then, of course, they want to back up their, you know, nonsense and rationalize it and say, oh, well, the DNA and the pair bonding and all that other shit. Right? But see, dudes are taking this shit too seriously. You understand? It's just a physical act. Again, if these chicks was walking around hugging people, would you feel the same way? If the chick you was fucking with, you know, shook a bunch of people's hands, would you feel funny about that? But Miss Locario's not the same because, you know, it's sex and, you know, it's you know, the energies and, well, listen, that takes energy to hug somebody. You can transfer energy like that. You can transfer energy handshaking someone's hand, having a conversation. There's lots of ways you could transfer energy, right? But no, it's different because, you know, like, well, tell me how it's different. Well, it's different because, you know, it's sex. Fuck you talking about? It's a physical act. What the fuck is the difference? Oh, but you can catch STDs and, you know, babies and, okay, well, wear a fucking condom. Right? Pull out. You ain't gonna get no goddamn babies. If anyone was gonna have a kid, it would be me by now. But I ain't got no fucking kids. Right? So it's not like, well, just because you have sex, you're gonna have no. You understand what I'm saying? It's actually really easy to not have a kid. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of times there's STDs that you catch that can be cured by a fucking pill or a shot for a lot of them. Right? Now, if you catch them other joints, then hey, you know, just got to be careful. But see, it's really not about the STDs or the kids or none of that shit. The issue that dudes have a lot of times when it comes to, you know, women that they're dealing with fucking with other guys, because trust and believe they are fucking with other guys. The issue they have is it's an emotional issue. These guys are very emotional about this shit. You understand? Now, if you are in a long-term committed boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, you know, monogamous situation, that's one thing. Because in that monogamous situation, you and that person made a promise to each other that you're not going to fuck anybody else in that situation. Right? But if you are dating a chick, it's not your girlfriend, you're just dating her, or just a girl you're hooking up with, right? you better believe she fucking other dudes. You understand? You better believe she's fucking other dudes. And it's funny to me because I always get dudes hit me up, Mr. Lucari, how are you, like comfortable, or how do you deal with, your wife being with other guys? I'm like, well, how do you deal with the chicks you're dating fucking other dudes? It's the same shit. It's the same shit. It's the same fucking shit. They're like, but no, bro, that's your wife, bro. Oh, well, okay, so because I call her my wife and you call this chick some girl you're hooking up with, that makes it different? Like, I mean, if I eat scrambled eggs for breakfast and then I eat scrambled eggs for dinner, right? Does the scrambled eggs taste different because I called it breakfast versus calling it dinner? Or are they still scrambled eggs? Right? So if I'm with my wife, but she's fucking other dudes, but you're with Stacy over here and she's fucking other guys and you're fucking her and I'm fucking my wife, then what's the difference? We're both fucking women who's fucking other dudes. You understand what I'm saying? But see, again, the reason why it's hard for guys, it's hard to accept this, you understand, is because, they got their heart in their dicks. You understand? Y'all take this shit way too seriously. Way too seriously. You understand? It's just sex. Click the link below and get your bad boy gear. Get the t-shirts, Submissive Women Are Sexy, Binary as Fuck, and I'm God to These Hoes. Click the link below to get your bad boy gear today. Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below.